Dereck Lively with the big finish.
Long hip finish. Luka lobbing. And a basket shaker for Dereck Lively.
20-year-old Dereck Lively may be new to the league, but the work ethic has been there since he was a kid.
Last league practice.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of your thing, isn't it, Dereck?
I try to be able to just do the little things.
And for Dereck, doing the little and big things was a lesson he took from his greatest teacher.
My mom always came up with this saying, I think we've all heard it, either sink or swim. So just being able to go out there and, you could be scared, you could be overthinking some things, you could be unsure, but you got to go over there and float.
Dereck's mom, Kathy Drysdale, is living by her own advice. After battling Hodgkin's lymphoma for 8 years, Kathy is floating.
Your mom has been such a huge impact in your life.
Sure.
How are you doing?
Amazing. My mom actually is today was the first day of her new chemo treatment.
Wonderful.
So being able to, she has a little something that we're trying to get through, but it's just another bump in the road. So we know that we have the best people to take care of her, and we know that she's going to get out on top.
Throughout her journey, it's been your journey, right? And you've had to learn how to compartmentalize. You'll be on the court doing what you do. Meanwhile, you have been with your mom on that journey, trying to get her healthy. What was that like, Dereck?
I feel like as a kid, since so many things were kind of normal to me, just her being sick, always living on the road, always having to do something with basketball, I just kind of came accustomed to my norm. Just being able to think that my normal seems crazy to other people.
So describe to me what was normal for you growing up.
Living out of a suitcase every week, every weekend, always having to walk home from school, having to make sure that I either have to pick up some groceries, pick up some medicine from CVS, just being able to try to be a man of the house because, I had to be a man of the house at a very young age. But that's kind of just life. You got to be able to go through new situations to change.
Sink or swim, as your mom says.
Oh, you have no clue. My mom, as a baby, drops me in a pool.
So literally,
Sink, either sink
swim.
or swim as a baby.
So what was her mentality there? She's just like, I'm gonna make Dereck tough.
I feel like my family overall has always just kind of developed this tough love kind of a feel.
Okay.
We all know that the world isn't supposed to be easy. The world's not supposed to be sunshines and rainbows. It's actually supposed to be very hard, because if it was easy, then everybody would be as successful, everybody would be happy, and everybody it'd be kind of boring, I'd say.
So is that why you're so successful? Because you're out there and whatever struggles people have had to do to get there, you're going to do that tenfold?
Exactly.
So you never had a childhood?
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that my mom would always try to make sure that whenever I had a chance to be a child, she would say, go do it. Go play in traffic if you need to.
Go play in traffic.
She'd love to say that. She would love to say that.
Okay.
Quote that, please. Quote that. But, it's just, even now, I'm about to go home and play with Legos. Like, I'm building the Notre Dame. It's probably 3 by 2.5 feet high. And I enjoy it because as a kid, I wasn't able to do it because I didn't have the ability to. So it's kind of just, and the position I'm in now, I'm kind of just not living out my dream, but just trying things that I always wanted to do that I wasn't able to do.
It's interesting. It's sort of like this juxtaposition because you are a kid at heart,
Yep.
but at the same time, you're out there with guys who are veterans in this league, holding your own, starting. That is a remarkable thing. Are you able to recognize and be like, this is what I'm doing? Can you enjoy the moment?
I wake up every day and I kind of chuckle in the position I'm in because, I kind of like it. I have a lot of pinch me moments every day.
Yeah.
Walking into a facility like this to practice with the players that I'm practicing with, to try to normalize that is almost insane.
I said before that you have a very high basketball IQ. I think you have a very high IQ, period.
Thank you. Well, I feel like I have a very high street smarts than book smarts.
Okay.
Can't read, can't spell. My mom makes fun of me for it for
Can't
my
read.
whole life. I can't read,
read.
can't spell. I'm terrible at it. But I always loved math. I loved science. I love things that you didn't have to read between the lines to figure it out. I love a definite answer, not a long-ended answer. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So in other words, that's why you like sports. It's either win or lose.
Exactly. It's not like, oh, it was okay. Everybody played. Everybody gets a
participation trophy.
Exactly.
You're not interested in participation.
No, I want to win.
You want to win.
Exactly.
You want to win.
I got that from my mom for sure.
People are going to look at you
anywhere I go.
Anywhere you go.
Sometimes is that Dereck? No, that's not Dereck. Oh my God, he's so tall.
Sure.
Who is that?
Yeah.
it's really just like, no matter where I am, I know you're gonna look at me because I'm either 7 foot, either you know me, you've heard of me, or you've seen me.
That's a weird, like, it's a very strange way
Very
to live
weird.
your life, right? So is there a part of you that enjoys the fame and enjoys the attention?
I mean, there's a part of me that loves it, there's parts of me that hates it. You know, as a kid, you know, since I'm so tall, I could never get away with anything. I could never tell a lie because you could always see me. And that's the exact same thing now. You know, I always got to be able to walk on eggshells. I got to be able to know there's always cameras. All that you can control is what you can do.
See, that's what my mom says.
Exactly.
My mom always says, focus on that which you can control.
What you can control, because there's a lot of things that's in life that you really can't control, and that's going to drive you insane.
So what can you control?
I can control the smile on my face, my attitude in each day,
What can't you control?
what people think of me.
What's a 7/9/22?
That is the date that my mom got the call that she is cancer free. I have my all-seeing eye watching my back, and then I have time heals all wounds with Lady Justice on the top. I have, this is my mom's tattoo. We've had this saying over our fireplace, over the couch, over the TV for so long. Life isn't measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Because at the same time, I have a mama and a baby elephant down here as a shadow under it. So I had to do that for my mom.
I mean, your mom is your soul.
Honestly, sadly, yes. Sadly,
sadly?
yes. Yes, sadly. I want to get her out of my house. I want to get her out of my hair. But, you know, I just love having my mom around.
You are vulnerable in telling your story.
Yep. But like, you know, of course I'm going to try to act all tough because, you know, I'm a dude. But, you know, I'm okay just being able to show someone I'm human. Show someone that some days I'm sad, some days I'm happy, some days I'm mad. Just like a normal everyday person would.
You're not a normal everyday person.
I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a superhero. I'm Dereck Lively. I'm a person. I have good days, I have bad days.
You're 20 years old. How do you relate to people your own age?
It's actually, real recently it's kind of seen, I found myself being hard to do that thing. Such a thing as that, because, you know, it's hard for me to go back on a college campus. I'm focused on paying bills. I'm focused on making sure that I'm doing my job as a basketball player, focusing on making sure I'm taking care of my family.
So what do you want to do with your life? I mean, I feel like basketball.
That's a great question.
Is it a great question?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I bet you have a great answer.
I just want to be able to help people. I just want to be able to be helpful to people who feel like they're helpless. Because I know the feeling of feeling like you're isolated, feeling like you want help, but you don't know where to go, you don't know who to go to or how to get it.
That's a scary place to be.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I've realized how small the world is and how big you really can be.
And not in your little 7-foot
No.
size.
All you got to do is be able to just make somebody laugh, crack a joke here, or have a good interaction with somebody, and that's going to go very far.
And for the 7-foot center, it all centers back to mom. So we had to give her a call.
Mom, I just had to tell you, my name is Andy Adler. I'm with CBS. I just finished interviewing your son, and all I can say is that you have so much to be proud of. He is a remarkable man.
Well, thank you very much.
I think you know that. I think you already know that. Am I wrong?
I have an inclination.
Sarcastic as usual.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling good.
You feeling good? That's all I need to hear.
That's all I need to hear.
Thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Mom.
I'll see you soon, all right, Mama? Give me a hug. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you. This was really special.